I'm always doing that. Thank you, Leticia. Can you hear me now? Thank you so much, Lily. Please let me know if you can hear me and I will continue. I'm always doing this, where I start the stream and I forgot to unmute the mic. Awesome! Then let me start again. Hello! Welcome. We're gonna be doing a really laser focused training today. A study of this photo. We're gonna do it in just 1 hour because I have a lot of work to do. But I really wanted to come here and go live, so we're gonna be doing this portrait in 1 hour to the best of our ability. Because of course it's not gonna be perfect, it's just 1 hour. But we're gonna do what we can. Let me set the timer here. Hi, Kara! All right, so I started with a 4000 by 5000 pixels canvas because I think this is a really good, it's a good quality canvas that creates very crisp resolution. So, wait, my Clip Studio is a little bit out of screen. Now it's better. Okay, we're gonna start with a very simple sketch because we don't have much time. We're gonna be going bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna get like the general shape of her. I don't always start with the Loomis head, especially when I have a photo reference like this. I don't have to imagine it. When I'm imagining, then I will actually use Loomis. But now I can look at the shapes and focus on that. Let's see if it's gonna work. She has a very squarish face shape. She's not looking really cute right now. Oh, that's a little bit of a trigger warning. I don't want to talk about cute anymore after being canceled on Instagram for it. Anyway, let's draw this girl who has a beautiful squarish face. A button nose. Then we have her eye area, which is around here, the eye socket. And then her mouth, somewhere around here. I'm mainly looking at the shapes of the photo, okay? I'm not worrying about making the lines pretty or anything. I'm gonna get rid of all of them. So we have a level 1 sketch. Now let's zoom in a tiny bit and worry about the facial features. For the nose, don't make it look like a plug, okay? We gotta be mindful of how we line that. Then we have her eyebrows. The mouth, if we look closely, we can see that it goes a little bit beyond the width of the nose. So that's what we add here. Really delimiting her lips. And then for her eyes, she has them half closed, like this. What I'm gonna do here, let me create a line going from one side to the other to make sure that it is aligned. Let's flip. We can see what is a little bit off. One eye is larger, longer. The mouth is not symmetrical. And then we can add her teeth, flip back. Did I need to wait to add her teeth at that moment? Not at all. I just felt like it. And then, okay, we do some flowy hair here. I chose this image because I thought it was so pretty, but now I think it might not be simple enough for 1 hour. Because she has a lot of makeup and other stuff. We can do it, come on. How are you guys doing today? Tell me a little bit. What are you up to? What are your plans for, I don't know, the rest of the day? Adding her ear, pretty much around the nose area. That sounded weird. Around the line of the nose. I'm listening to myself speak and I think I sound like I've used crack. Like drugs. I have not. But it's just because I'm very, whoa, 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 let's go, 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 go. You know, not my usual self. But 1 hour is 1 hour, guys. We gotta do it. Oh, I forgot to record. I'm always doing this. Okay, now I'm recording. I like having recordings of everything because I can use for social media later. And also sometimes, I don't know, what if people think I'm using AI at some point? I can prove it that it's not AI, it's effort and time and practice. Then we add her iris, making sure it looks rounded and that it is looking at us. Is it looking at us? Yeah, it kind of is. Her mouth is misaligned. I want her nose to look like she's raising her face a little bit. That's why I changed it. And then she has this half-lidded, sexy eyes. Let's add that. Okay, I think she's looking good. Pupil, rounded and in the middle as well. Okay, let me flip. Her chin is too small this time. That other one was too big from some other week. Now this one is too small. I feel like her head is too small. I'm gonna choose this here. Thank you, Kara. Let's try and make it a little bit bigger. Then, naturally, I'm gonna have to make her neck bigger or she's gonna snap it with the weight of her head. Okay, I think this is a good enough sketch. New layer, let's go back and see the colors. We have some blue for the sky. We always start with the background, okay? Because that's how we can make the character fit the image. Then some gradients here. I'm thinking if I'm adding the field, I think I will. Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of work. I'm gonna leave this, nah, I gotta decide now. Okay, let's do it. Time for the field. It's actually much more yellow than we think, usually. I'm gonna use something textured. I'm gonna be blurring this so it doesn't matter much what I do back here. Just gotta add something, you know? And then some browns, we see some browns as well. Bruna, what brush are you using? It's part of my essential pack. You can get it for free. It's only for Clip Studio, but I do plan on making it for Photoshop, Procreate and all that. Just gotta find the time for it. I use the gradient tool, Kara, for the gradient here. I'm gonna show you, let me just get this here. Here on the right side, there's a gradient tool. If it's not here, it's probably with the paint bucket. Let's see how it looks if I blur this. If it's good enough. I think it will be. There's too much contrast variation. Let me change that. The bright is too bright, you know? Let's just soften it a little bit. Shouldn't be too much contrast. And then we also have this very warm and dark area here. And it is slightly more blue, not like this, less saturated here in the back. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good enough. Now, did you notice that we lost some of the gradient? That's because I need to compress it. Let's take the blue from the sky, make it a little bit darker on top. Yummy. And this field, I actually want it to be yellow. A little bit more yellow. Okay, we're good to go. Let's paint our girl. I'm not choosing necessarily her skin color. It's just some color to map this. I like having the whole character in one mask. Sometimes people are like, how can you make it the lasso so stable, so smooth? I don't really. There's a little bit of. Clip Studio has a stabilization for lasso, but there's also, I don't really mind if it goes outside of the line. If it's significant, I can fix it. If it's not significant, I just leave it. Like you see here. See how there's a lot of that color that's going outside of the line? You don't need to be so perfectionist about it. It doesn't need to be so precious, you know? Okay, so we have the flat colors. New layer. Let's add the skin tone. Her skin tone is actually darker and warmer. Something like this. And then for her hair, I don't need to name these layers, I don't know why I did it. For her hair, a dark, rich brown. Now this one I'm gonna be more mindful than the skin, because it's going on top of the skin. I'm gonna set the sketch to multiply. Did I tell you guys about the time when I did 100 paintings in 100 days challenge? AKA one painting a day for 100 days. It was kind of crazy, but it helped me a lot with this, like being very quick. Especially because there was this moment, I was going on a trip and I had to do 2 paintings per day. And I was already working with commissions, so I didn't have a lot of time, you know. Just had to find it. Find very quick ways to paint. So I'm adding the flat colors. I'm also adding here around her eye area, because I'm going to be removing the lines later. Then let's add the white of her eyes, her teeth. As for her lips, they're a little bit darker, redder, and more saturated than the skin. Not every lip, but hers particularly is. Oh, I made it too brown. We're gonna be changing that. Let's make it more red. Kind of like this. Yeah, I think this color works. I think I opened her mouth too much. Let me think what I want to do to fix it. I'm gonna close the upper lip, make it thicker. And then the teeth can come a little bit lower. No, not like this. Her skin, I want it to be more saturated. And then we have all that green. I'm gonna start adding just on her clothing right now. Like this. It's a very rich green. I think this band around her neck, I might leave for later. I don't know. Because it needs texture. Not necessarily texture, but a scattered brush. Something to create this effect. If I don't use, if I don't create a brush for it, then I need to at least manually paint it. Okay, I'm gonna merge all these layers. Save, because I always forget saving stuff. Now, let's take a look at what we have. One side of her hair is too short, so I'm gonna fix that. Like this. The white of the eye is going way too much outside the line here. I feel like she is too cool. The colors are too cool for the scene. Yeah, something like this might be better. Then I want to add the blue, like the hair and all that. Is her hair the same color as her dress? I think it is. So I'm gonna actually make it green. Like this. And for her makeup, I'll leave it for later. No, let's add it now. The blue of her eyes I want to add now. Oh guys, so there's this show that I've been... Wait, let me see if the color fits. Yeah, because it's so strong on the photo. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm rewatching Horimiya, which is a romance anime that I like. Because I never got to finish it, and I'm having so much fun with it. Alright, let's erase most of these lines. And get to the light and shadow. We'll create a multiply layer for the shadow. Choose a warm grayish color. Layer mask, delete, and then I can add it again where it needs to be in shadow. Let's flip it and see if it looks all right. Her jaw is a little weird, but I'm gonna finish shading before I decide if I want to change something. Some of the colors that I'm painting are not as saturated as it looks on the reference, but I'm gonna change that later. We see a lot of hue variation around her. Her chin is too small, but I actually think it's her bottom lip that it's too big, so I'm gonna push this one up. Okay. I think this might be the type of image that is better to just paint the light like straight, but because I usually like doing like this, I'm gonna follow my method. When I don't, sometimes I get lost, you know? It's easier to follow the steps. So for the light, I'm gonna use Add Glow. Let's see how it looks with it. Hello! Welcome! We're gonna be painting this girl in 1 hour, to the best of our ability. How are you today? I'm gonna do her face more like this. Even though on the photo I see the shape going all the way to her lip, I'm not gonna add it now. I'm gonna add when I get to the fine-tuning, rendering and all that. Okay, so the hair, I think the light's looking good. I'm gonna have to fine-tune some of those, but generally it is working. Oh, you're crafting a plush! That is so nice! Really cool. Lately I've been feeling like trying something like that, like more manual. Not really manual, but you know, not drawing. Because I'm not even talking about traditional drawing, I just wanted to move my ways in a different way. Have you been doing it for long? Now I'm gonna choose some of the, change some of the colors here from this Add Glow. By the way, if you're using another software, it's usually Color Dodge, the equivalent to this one. Color Dodge, Linear Dodge, something like that. I realized I forgot her blush. And I love adding blush, so let's do it. We just don't add blush when we're painting very dark skinned characters, because then it's not visible. This girl, I don't know, she totally has makeup on that is giving her blush, so I'm gonna add it. Hi Marilu! Welcome girl. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the color, the glow on her hair, and I'm gonna make it more saturated. Yes, and then on the blue, it needs to be more blue. Let's see how it looks. We select this area and make it a little bit more greenish, bluish, but not as saturated. Although in the photo it's pretty blue. Kind of like this. And same for her dress. So I'm actually gonna choose the color, pick it. Oh, that is looking nice. Oh, you mainly animate and draw? Nice. Okay guys, I think we have a solid base here. And we can start working on it. Oops. Okay, time is up. We're gonna rest for 5 minutes. We have a good base in 25 minutes. What did I forget to post? Did I forget to post? I didn't post on Instagram, if that's what you're... Okay, so I haven't posted stories on Instagram for a long time because I've been like, okay, I should create a post to promote my new course. By the way, guys, I have a new course. It's the Portrait Atelier. It's amazing. It's not just a course. It has feedback, and I'm gonna give you a roadmap, and we have live calls. There's a bunch of stuff. It's not just lessons for you to watch. I'm gonna actually guide you. So I have this thing going on, which is the promotion of this program. But I'm really bad at creating stories on Instagram. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta create stories about it. And then I haven't. But then I don't create stories about other things where I'm like, oh, no, I need to be talking about this. So that's why no stories. Yeah, no, let me do it. You're right, come on. Thanks, boy. Let's go, let's go. Let's stop running away from Instagram stories. The funny thing is that there was a time when I used to post stories every day, you know, a few times a day, and it was easy, it wasn't hard. But nowadays, for some reason, I find it very hard. Let me create a story here. I think I need to stop overthinking this type of thing, you know? It's just like when I'm chatting with you guys. I don't need to be thinking too much about it. Just having fun. I'm saying here, comment live and I'll send you the link to join. Okay, good. I think if I could create stories on my computer, it would be easier because I really dislike typing. This motion is so... Everything I do for social media, I do on my computer because it's just not my thing, typing. But thank you for reminding me. I should have posted on Instagram stories. I did post it on the Discord server, which you guys should also join. Okay, let me send all the links here. The Discord link. Do I have it? I'm gonna have to create one. We have this awesome community. It's the best community. We're amazing. Come join us. We talk all sorts of stuff there. Mostly art, naturally, but also random things like food and exercises and braces. We've been talking braces this past few days because one of the folks there, they put braces, which is nice that they are very excited about it. I used it for 10 years and I hated it. But I guess when I first put it on, I liked it. But after a few years, you're like, ugh, I can't take it anymore, you know? Did any of you wear braces as well? Okay guys, the next 25 minutes, we're gonna be rendering this girl. as much as we can in 25 minutes. Comfortable. Yes, it's a cozy place. I'm torn between tying my hair or not, but I think I will. It's because lately I've been getting some headaches when I tie my hair. Not just lately, that's actually the norm for me. And still, I just like not having it on my face. Okay, time is up, I don't want to wait anymore. Let's go with the 25 minutes of rendering. Before we go, I'm just gonna add a second level of shadows here. How I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna pick this color, and because it's a multiply layer, ta-da, it's making it darker. On some areas, like this. Ooh, she's looking nice. I'm also gonna erase some to soften it. Remember how I had said that I would change the color later? That's how I'm doing it. You can just, oops, that's too much. I can just paint on top of my multiply and create other colors. Here on her chest, we see more of a bluish tone. But when I edit right now, it's gonna look, yeah, it doesn't look good, I'm gonna edit later. Okay, so we are erasing more lines and then rendering. Oopsie. Never mind the fact that I just did something very odd. Oh wait, I accidentally flipped it, but I think it's a good idea. Let's flip it and see how we can make it better. Group and duplicate. I don't want to lose my previous layers, especially because I have the flat colors here. And then let's make her a little bit more proportionate. Just tiny changes, okay? No big changes here, just tiny ones. Okay, I think we can paint here. Because, okay, we don't have much time, right? So I'm gonna focus on what matters most. I'm gonna start with her face. I'm not gonna zoom in a lot. Let's blur. And build all that form on her face. I actually think I want to remove her makeup from here, but now that it's here, I'm just gonna I should have thought about it before. I'm just blurring right now and then occasionally painting, like now. What else? Her nose shadow is very soft on the reference. So let's soften it as well. I want to add that blue. Do you see the blue on the reference? The ambient light? I really want to add that. I think ambient light is one of my favorite parts of painting. It just looks so rich. And then let's blend a lot of this area here around her jaw. It's very soft. What are you guys up to today? What is up? Tell me something, tell me some juicy stories, some gossip, something cool you're watching. Let's chat. Okay, I'm accidentally muddying the color of her jaw. So let's get back to the previous one, select the color. See, that's why we don't erase that, we don't lose it. Just chilling and co-working? Nice. Making a plushie. Plushie sounds really nice. Lately I've been seeing a lot of crochet stuff on my Instagram. It really makes me want to do it. I have no idea how to do it, by the way. It just seems really nice. Okay, so we blended a lot here. Looking good. Looking good, but we lost some of the form. Let's add form back to her. Oops, that's too dark. Okay. This photo is a hard one. We can't really see all the form because it has all that glitter on top. Frequently, I only notice that a reference is not that good when I'm already working on it. Does that happen to you as well? Okay, let's add her nostril. Don't make it too dark. Don't make it pitch black. Don't make it 100% rounded. It's not rounded at all, actually. It's more like teardropped. Twitch, I don't ever use Twitch, but it seems nice, actually. You know, this is the moment, can you see, I think she looks kind of weird and ugly, but that's that trust the process moment. You just keep going. Let's add shadow to her lips. I like adding the base shadows first and then thinking about ambient light and other things like that. You wanna see how she's gonna look much prettier when we add eyelashes? Even if it's just this, look, just one stroke, bam, much better. Yeah, cozy art streams. The thing is, I don't know how to co-work. I either watch or I do my thing. So I don't watch a lot of stream because of that. Even though it is nice and fun. But it's mostly something I do when I'm on vacations. Watching streams, I mean. Okay, look at this difference. Basically, just adding the eyeliner. Amazing. I think it's time we can add some of the blue. What I'm gonna do is select a blue color, paint very lightly on top, and then color pick it. And then I can add it to her. Lately I feel like learning traditional painting, right? And I keep thinking about how do people do this type of effect when it's traditional. This is one of the reasons why I want to learn it, because it is too easy to do on digital. And I want to see how the original folk did it. How they mixed those colors, you know. Yeah, listening while. Let's add some of the blush here in the bottom. So we have ambient light on top and blush below, because the top part is the one that is facing the sky. You just gotta be very careful not to give her wrinkles. This is the type of thing that we see in real life and doesn't always look good on a painting. Even if it does in real life, you know? Guys, now I'm so scared of saying this type of shit. I think not everybody... Okay, I'm gonna be sharing this story here real quick. But this... Wait, let's add the very, very bright color here. Ooh, look how rich. Amazing! Small details that make a huge difference. I'm gonna make it much whiter later, the glow, so it matches more of the original. Because I like this dramatic type of light. Wait, I'm focusing too much on something that doesn't matter. Let's go back. I just remembered we don't have a lot of time. Focus, Bruna. You guys don't let me worry too much about one area that is not important. You might say, but everything is important. And it is true. But also, it can't be when we don't have time. We need to have priorities, you know? Maybe like anything in life. Now I'm gonna darken her teeth a lot so it looks way more natural. It's in shadow after all. It is warm and it is much darker. She looks a little bit like, well, my foreign folks will not understand, but she looks like Monica. It's a Brazilian thing. I think I'm gonna leave her teeth like this. Monica is from a comic, very traditional comic here, where the girl has large teeth and there's these boys who are like picking on her and then she hits them because she's pissed. Anyway. Let's add those more detailed shadows to her eyes. Okay, how can I quickly make this look better and more polished? The hair. Definitely the hair. We're gonna be working on it now. So what do? A flat brush. Like this. Just making it all more natural, you know? And then a thin brush for the details. I like going from light to dark. For me, it is easier than the other way around. So you can see that I'm darkening basically all of her hair, but it's just easier for me to go first lighter and then add darkness later. Hello! Oh, Hoshinorubi! She is fire. I love your nickname. She's totally fire. For those who don't know, we're talking about Oshinoko. Amazing, amazing story. And also beautiful animation. Funny enough, actually, part of my art style came from that anime. The fact that I love adding those random white highlights. You can definitely good at... don't say that, Ruby. You can totally do it. You can do it better than me. I've just been doing it for a long time. Okay, so we have this right now. What do we want to do? I want to actually have her neck thing. How I'm gonna do it? Let me just zoom in and see closely what it is. Okay, but I have to simplify it, right? I'm gonna create a new layer for it and do these shapes. I shouldn't have painted it on her skin, actually. I should have left it for this different layer. Well, having the Apple Pencil makes a difference. But there are some folks who are crushing it with, what is the name? Finger painting, and I'm like, holy cow. It's unbelievable. So for her necklace, I'm going to be focusing mostly on just shapes, shapes, shapes. Let me remove this skin. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just add some of her neck structure. Not too much, just a little bit. We don't want it to look like wrinkles. Nothing wrong with wrinkles, guys, but on a young girl, on a painting, it usually doesn't make her look her age. Now I gotta add disclaimers to everything I say. Okay, let me finish the necklace now. Now I can fill it up like this. Maybe it looks weird right now, but we're gonna make it look good. Trust me. Come on. Less like hair and more like stones. So I cannot make it too thin. Okay, I think this is a good base. Let's rename it to necklace. Oh man, I don't want to spend too much on the necklace. We don't have time. Okay, let's let's do this here. Jewelry, we always gotta do crazy stuff like this, like just random squiggles and whatnot. If we don't have much time, that is. And then the light will be kind of like this, a little bit brighter. No, this is too bright. Around the tips here, we see a lot of light. Okay, for now I'm gonna leave it as is and then get back to her hair and the light. I picked a very bright desaturated and light yellow color here. You know what I want to add? I want to add some saturation around her hair in the mid-tones. First, let me just polish the shape. Sometimes when we're painting in one layer, did you see what just happened? So I was painting the hair and then I got some of her skin. And that is fine, I just go back and fix it. Just paint on top. Don't be too precious with it. And then we have this very bright white here. Ooh! Ah, she looks cute! Pretty. Nice. Thank you. I also think that the green is very cute. Now, how much time do we have? Oh my god, 4 minutes. Let me... I want to make her cuter, but also I want to actually... Man, I don't think we're going to be doing this in 1 hour. But let's do the best we can. And then there's some of her skin peeking through here because it's semi-transparent. How cool is that? Like this. Yeah, let's make her face better. I think it just one more sprint, we can do it. Oh, look at this glow. Oh. It's like magic. I'm using overlay in a reddish color. And then I'm gonna also use white in some areas like this here. Then let's add glow to her hair. And with that we got the saturation we wanted. Oh, glow is magic. Okay, and to kind of finish it, I say kind of because I don't want to finish it yet. But I said we would complete it in 1 hour. Let's see how much we can do. We need her pupil. For the pupil, nothing is better than a round brush like this. See how easy? And then I like adding light on it, like this. Bam! Darkening the focal point, which is her eyes. And then I think I want some freckles. For freckles, we use a star brush. Any. Doesn't need to be the one that I'm using. Any brush. Like this. Any star brush. Then I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter, more saturated. blur it. Not too much, just a little bit. And then we wrap it around the form, so it's not making her look flat. You know what? I think we're gonna finish. Oh man, time's up. What do you think? Do we go another 25 minutes? Just 25 more? I think she deserves it. She's so close to being done, but okay, this is what we can do in 1 hour. 50 minutes actually. And wait, maybe 10 more minutes I can finish it. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna do the 1 hour thing. It's just taking longer because we pause. When this timer finishes, I'm gonna add 10 minutes. Or rather, since it's just 10 more minutes, we can just keep going. Let's go. 10 more minutes. Let's duplicate this. I think her eye is a little bit off right now, so I need to fix it. Although I like her having separate eyes, you know? We don't draw, well, I don't draw usually people who are like this. And I think it looks nice. Okay, so let's finish it in 10 minutes. What do? We add, absolutely, we need to add ambient occlusion. So let's add it here. Why is it not going? Wrong brush, that's why. Okay, ambient occlusion. And apparently she has like her tongue in here, like this. Okay. Then around her nose. Paint a little and blur. I'm worried too much about her nose. Let me go back. Oh no, but I do need to worry about it. Come on, we're doing it in 1 hour, but we're not gonna do just anything. We need to make it good. If it's not good, what is the point? Then we have more ambient occlusion. And then her eyes, they really are missing the beauty, the light, the everything on it. So let's... You guys are ready to see how to do some makeup? Some nice looking makeup. First, let's add this here, which is the line of her eyelid. It's the ambient occlusion in this area. And then, how are we gonna do this? First, let me blur this. Then, I'm gonna pick a very bright color, because she has all those glitters, and then we can add it like this. Varying the size so it doesn't look too artificial. I mean, it is artificial, but you know? Trying to add some of that glitter here. I'm gonna paint on top later, maybe. Let me make it change the size. It looks weird right now, but we're gonna fix it. First with liquify to make it fit the form. You guys already know, right? And then we're gonna change the color. Come in here. Maybe adding some blue like this. And then some of the white just in a few places. I'm actually making this up as I go as well, so it might need some tweaking, figuring out, you know. I'm not liking it right now. I might actually use color jitter here. Yeah, let's undo it. I'm gonna go with a star brush. Where's my star? Here. The brush size is gonna vary. The particle size is bigger. Let's see how it looks this size. Too big? Okay, this one is good. And then color jitter. Let's change brush color, randomize by stroke. A lot of luminosity change. Yes, now it looks like makeup. Glitter. She has some glitter. Then we can add it here. We make a selection, add some. I'm going to remove it from her eyelashes. But first, let's just focus here. Like this. And then I can add around her face. Let me remove the, oh, I already merged the freckles. Darn it. I wanted to remove them so I could see what I'm doing a little bit more easily. Let's select the bottom side of her eye, this. And then we can add a ton. Like this. Erase some of it. Ooh, she looks amazing! That's why, guys, when you have an idea, you try it out and you see if it works. Sometimes it doesn't. My initial idea, it did not work, right? But this one does. And then we can make it fit the form. I'm using liquify for it. Now notice that the ones here on the side, they are much darker. So I'm gonna come in here and just make it darker. Oops, wrong layer. And wrong brush. Let's make it very dark here, like this. And this area needs to be pushed way more. It's a side plane. Oh, but now it doesn't look like makeup anymore. Maybe just reduce the opacity a little. Like this. Yeah, I think she's looking pretty nice. And then, oh, cute. She has some around here. Oh, they're too dark right now. Let's try again. Okay. Her eye is still very raw, very unpolished. So let's fix that with makeup. Wait, let me do it on a new layer because I'm not crazy. I am crazy and I frequently forget to change the layer. But let's just do this here. Some of the makeup, blend it. Then remove from her hair, naturally, and from the white here. Kind of like this. Okay. And then let's actually paint her eyes, because they look too raw right now. Yeah, okay, 1 hour is gone, and I'm just gonna finish her eyes here. Just tightening it, you know. Oh, I know it's not being how I want. I had pin pressure on. Now it's better. The eyes are the focal point, guys. They deserve all the love. You know? If you have to choose one area you're gonna work on, it's gotta be the eyes. I'm adding some of the volume here. Let's see how it looks. A little bit better. And then to finish it, eyelashes. Because why not? Oh, I forgot her eyebrows. Are we gonna spend 3 hours here? No, come on. Maybe. Come on, Bruna. Good thing the eyebrows take like 15 seconds. I'm basically just detailing now. Her lips deserve a tiny bit more shadows around here. Not her teeth. And some ambient light, of course, needs to be brighter. Okay, I accidentally darkened her teeth. Let me remove that back. Okay. Then we're gonna finish with loose hair strands and details like that. all that white I like to add, like this. Just tiny details. I use a textured brush for it. I just think it looks very finished, very beautiful. I'm adding white everywhere that is important and that I want to drive the eye towards. Let's see how it looks if I add some white here. No. Let's go without it. And then I don't like her eyes. They feel so not part of the rest. I'm gonna try something different here. Just an airbrush. Yeah, now it fits a little bit better. And I can add white to her eyelashes. This is a tiny little thing that I love to do. Although it is concurring a little bit with, you know, all the glitter. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I think I can keep it. Let's just add a tiny bit of light here. We're already done, right? I'm just adding the touches I like hatching. Texture, this type of thing. No, I don't want it on her mouth like this. Back. Oh, you know what I just saw? There's this shadow from her hair here. So beautiful. I totally want to add it like this. Oh, that is so rich. Now I need some first scattering around it. So very quick, some overlay. Okay, I know it's too much, calm down. Let's make it more red. Yeah. And then keep it just a little bit. Okay, I think she's done, guys. I wish I could add all the details on her dress. But if I spend 3 hours here, then I'm gonna have been a liar for saying I would do it in one. There's something bothering me here. Her head is too round. Okay, that's one. I like how the original has this triangular shape. And then this is too small. She had like no shoulder. Like this. And then the background is a little off. Let's put the field lower. More yellow, maybe, more saturated. Should it be darker or should it be brighter? Oh, brighter is better. Just a little bit. Haha. And she's done. Ta-da! Our girl. With all her glitter. Which reminds me of that song, all that glitters, glitters, you know? I think we're gonna have to call it done. What do you think? Thank you. I hope you guys had fun. I surely did. I'm probably gonna be working on her just a little bit more. But this is what we could do in about 1 hour, 70 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna work a lot more on her, but the eyes keep bothering me. So I'm probably gonna change a little bit of that. And the lips, maybe they're too dark. Let's see if I can fix it now. I'm using a tone curve, then I delete it, and I'm gonna add it only to the lips. Oh yeah, that's better. I also need more red. Okay, I think I like her more now. What if the sky is green? Oh, I like it. Maybe you think I'm ruining the image. That is fine, but I like it. By the way, guys, I don't know if next week we're gonna be here because I'll be traveling and my mom's computer is not that good for this sort of thing, but I will try. I'll let you know on Discord if we'll be here or not. Oh, I can add some details like this. I'm doing it on the wrong layer, as usual. Back. Okay, now. Just adding some of that glitter here, although on the photo looks pretty, but here it looks a little bit distracting. Just want to try it, see how it looks. When we add details, we need to be mindful not to make it distracting. Right now it is, so I'm gonna just change the color a little bit like this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna call it done. Hands up, no more painting. That's it, guys, that's our girl. Let's take a look at her from close. from up close. This is what I have. Thank you so much for coming. It was amazing. And that's it. See you next week, maybe. I'll let you know. I hope so. Okay? Then, bye-bye. Have a great weekend.